Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Fran-Sez. It's a little after 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday, and I just got done working out my brick, so this is my vegan reward. It's not raw, it's brewed, but dang, it was tough out there today, folks. It was hot. Anyways, I work out in the sun with my shirt off, see? Yep, Francis has guns. They're not that big, but big enough. Anyways, I'm into health and fitness. I eat good. And this morning, for instance, um, I bought a dozen eggs a couple days ago. And, I bought them to maybe make a cake or something. So, anyways, I know all you vegan people out there are creeping out, but hey, you know what? Nobody's dying when you when you crack an egg and drop it in the pan. So actually, this is the first time I had some fried eggs. I have a stainless steel pan, and I put one pat of butter in there, let it melt, and get the whole pan coated. I dropped 3 eggs in there, sunny side up. Put the lid on, turn the heat down to low, and after about 5 minutes, you got 3 eggs sunny side up, and the egg white is white. It's not burnt on the bottom, and the egg yolk, the steam comes up from off the moisture in the egg and cooks the top, so you don't have to flip them, okay? And so you put it on the plate with a spatula, and the center of the yolk is still liquid, okay? I love my eggs that way. Sorry. I sprinkled a little bit of sweet basil on top of each egg yolk. And that was it. I didn't put no salt, pepper, nothing. I just ate the eggs like that. And then as a dessert, then I had some leftover garbanzo beans and rice mixture that I kind of prepared yesterday, and so I put that in the pan, and I had a plate of that. So basically, I had eggs, uh, beans, and rice, kind of like for breakfast, and then I ain't had any shakes or green superfood powders at all today yet. That's a squirrel, by the way. Um, I was out on the deck for an hour, and Bumblebee comes by. I call the bee Debster. A little joke there, Debbie. Anyway, they smell the coconut lotion on me. Oh, it's a chipmunk. Hey, chipmunk. They just go around. They don't even know I'm here, right? Then there was a squirrel out on the came up on the deck, and anyways, he went down the deck, down the steps, and I'm looking at him, and he stopped and he looked at me, and he had an acorn in his mouth. We got millions of acorns around here. This is like oak grove. I don't know if you heard it, but bing bang, you can hear the acorns falling. They hit branches on the way down and then land in the walk. I mean, you walk out there, it's crazy. It's like there's nuts everywhere. But I'm sure the squirrels are taking care of it. Wow, 4 minutes already. So, anyways, I got my lime green polka dot tank top shirt. This is a 2X, by the way, and it's like really baggy, okay? But I'm keeping these because they make a good shirt to work out with. And I was out there in the sun for an hour, and I don't know how tanned I look, but my tan ain't as dark as it was a month or two ago, but I'm still maintaining it. So anyways, I'm having cause. I bought a couple of 6 packs 2 days ago. I didn't have any beer yesterday, but Wednesday night I had a few beers. Might be starting a little early. I don't know what's going on tonight, but usually there's a hangout on Friday. And if not, I may start one, But anyway, it's been a pretty quiet week. Nothing's really happened too much. We haven't got any good news worth reporting. And anyway, Debbie Lynn's back on her HCG diet, and so no beer, no wine. We're not having any fun. We're not going out to eat. It's like, oh well. So when this happens, I go on my diet, which is entirely different. But I try to, abstain from this stuff. But I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Okay, I'm thirsty. So yesterday I practically lived on like green superfood powder and some protein shakes. I think I had 3 of them. I'm trying to think, did I eat anything yesterday? Yeah, I did. I reheated, I made a sauce. I made a can of tomato paste, a can of green beans, and a can of garbanzo beans. I rinsed the beans before I put them in the pot, added a cup of water and a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, and and then I put a few seasonings in there. And when that got heated up, maybe simmered for a few minutes, once it got hot, then I dumped in a big container of rice that I had made the day before. So basically it came out like a garbanzo bean, chickpea and rice, green bean thingy, and so I had a bowl of that last night. I think that was the only meal I had yesterday. I don't recall, but I'm trying to avoid eating as much as possible. Go to a liquid diet. I did have some cheese though. We went food shopping a couple days ago, Wednesday I think, and I picked up some Havarti, Havarti cheese. And there's a store brand here. It's pretty good. It ain't as good as imported Havarti King's Choice from Denmark, but Havarti cheese used to be very hard to find in the store, but it seems like more and more people are liking it, and you get a bigger selection. But I do prefer the imported because it tastes creamier and better. They really know how to make it. So I did buy a pound of butter, and that's been over a year since I bought some butter. I used to get that Kerrygold stuff, but I mostly just cook or eat olive oil and sunflower oil, organic. But this butter was called Amish butter, and I think it was produced in Iowa, and it only had like cream and salt in it. It said it was 88% cream, so the rest must have been salt. It was only 2 ingredients. And they said it was cream from grass-fed cows. And it was $6 a pound, so $1.50 a stick. So if you divide that by 8, that's about 20 cents a tablespoon, okay? But that's all I use. I usually just use 1 tablespoon at a time. And oh yeah, yesterday for breakfast, I forgot I even had them. I bought some corn muffins on Wednesday, and I never buy baked goods at the store, but I saw the corn muffins. It was only $2 for 6 corn muffins. And I know, I look at the ingredients, I'm going, oh boy, GMO corn, canola oil, oh my God, So I says, well, okay. So I got it, and I put like a pat of butter in there, put it in the microwave for a minute, zapped it, and then I put some agave syrup on it to sweeten up. So, I got my own corn flour, so I should make my own corn muffins, and they'd be totally organic with the right oil, and they'd be awesome, okay? It'd be like organic grits that I make. But anyways, sometimes you get lazy. I can identify with being lazy, okay? Sometimes you just get what's available in the store, and you say, okay, I'm going to take a pass today. So, anyways, onward and upward, and have a great weekend, folks. It's Friday, and I hope to see some of you, that the regulars, in a hangout tonight, and let's have some fun. Let's get together, you know, celebrate getting through another week, and we're getting down to the election. And all I'm going to say about the election is be sure about who you're voting for, okay? So, and I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for yet, but I just want to give you a hint. I'm a veteran. I spent 6 years in the Navy, and I took an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Okay? Does that give you a clue? All right? I'm voting for the person that I feel most protected, okay, by, okay? And so, anyways, after Benghazi, I don't feel too protected by Hillary Clinton at all. You know, I don't know. I mean, can you imagine being one of her ambassadors to some country over in Africa or the Middle East? I mean, what confidence do you have that you're even going to ever make it back home again? So think about that, okay? And there's some videos going around about nuclear war and missiles coming over and everybody getting disintegrated. That's a reality, folks. That's no bullshit. I know that that's been possible for over 40 years, okay? And, you know, and I want to say something, but for the grace of God, that hasn't happened yet, okay? Think about it. Who's really in control of the planet? You know, you got free will, but who's really got the control, right? You know, so I really believe it's going to happen eventually. I don't know if I'm going to be alive or around when it does, but let's hope it never happens, okay? So, you know, I can understand countries having tactical nuclear weapons, like for the battlefield. That's like in the kiloton range, but these megaton weapons, they're for fucking wiping out cities and countries and shit, okay? When those things get launched, it's all fucking over. If you don't die in the blast, you're probably going to 95% chance you're going to die in the nuclear winter that follows. So people, you know, it's suicidal to have a nuclear war, okay? Wake the fuck up, you know? And it can happen in 30 minutes, I'm telling you. You know, so, you know, you have to think long and hard about who's going to be carrying that football around. Okay, so anyways, we don't need a whack job in the White House, okay? So you could take that any way you like. All right. Love ya, and I hope to see you after the election if we're all still here. Bye.